Welcome to the power sharpening phase of the resilience matrix. Doc, what will the user be learning in power sharpening?
Yeah, well, we've already come a long way.
Yeah.
And in power sharpening, I got to tell you this is going to be a little tough. Okay? This is really where we're going to push you. Okay? But this is where the rubber meets the road right here, is how do we apply all of this and how do we interact with our environment? Okay? We know that we're going to experience stress. I mean, that's a given. I can guarantee you that.
That's
okay?
life.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're not just always looking for this calm, no stress situation. We need stress to get stronger, right?
Yep.
And so it's really in this sharpening phase of power that we're working with this dynamic resilience, this ability to be dynamic with the environment. When I have to turn it up, I can change my breathing and my heart to match that situation. When I need to calm it down, I can adjust my breathing and my heart to match this. This is extremely unique to inner armor. Most people are taught ways to breathe that are very cookie cutter. They just breathe the same way. The problem is we're not the same person all the time.
No.
From minute to minute, we change. And so this is going to give the user a reading of their biometrics, of their breathing and their heart, and how that's adjusting, and how I adjust my breath to that, whether I need to speed it up or slow it down, so that I'm ready for those stressful situations, but then I know how to reboot.
That's great, Doc. So just to recap, are you saying we can use our breath to change the speed of our heart rate?
Yeah, so when we're looking at coherence that we talked about earlier up here, we're now going to be looking at the slowing down of the heart, the ideal speed of the heart, and the heart going too fast.
Okay.
And before we were just looking at one metric, that optimal speed, but now we're going to see all three. And as we get feedback on the slowing down, if the heart is slowing down too much, so it's almost like relaxing too much, so now it becomes inattentive, we're going to learn how to adjust our breath to pull it up into that optimal speed.
Okay.
And then there's other times where a new thing in the environment can come in, and I've been breathing a certain way, but because of that new thing or that new thought, I'm going faster. And so I will now see that on the screen, and I'll learn to adjust my breath in that moment to get right back into coherence.
Wow, that's a powerful skill. And that's why it's the end of the matrix, is you've been building on the foundations and the fundamentals. And here we teach you that dynamic piece so that you can change no matter what situation you're in. Doc, thank you. That's power sharpening. And good luck out there improving your dynamic resilience.